Secret documents reveal that Iran could build a nuclear weapon much sooner than anyone expected and much sooner than under the terms of the Iran nuke deal. Fox News terrorism analyst Walid Phares is with us now. He's a foreign policy advisor to Donald Trump. This news came out yesterday, mid-afternoon. We're reeling from it. Would Donald Trump be able to just tear up the Iran nuclear agreement? Could he do that?
Are we surprised, first of all, that this is happening? No. We have discussed it many times, many months. We have discussed it with you on the show. What to do about it is a big question because we have a signed document by the U.S. government, but there are many means. Number one, we're going to ask them, in administration, a Trump administration could ask them to change course. If they don't, we can send it to Congress. We could take action. At the end of the day, I don't see good news out of this. The Iranian leadership has basically fooled the U.S. administration.
So you want to get out of the agreement, whether you tear it up or go a different way around it in some way, but that agreement will not fly in a Trump administration. Can we say that?
You know, the evidence is now. We don't even need to wait till February. The intention of the Iranian regime with that document is to continue to expand, to get to the nuclear bomb, to basically get the missiles, to continue their adventures in Iraq and Syria and Lebanon and Yemen and against our Arab partners. So it's very clear. The evidence is that they don't want to implement this agreement. How to get out of it? We need to have a different course than the Obama-Clinton course that has been not successful so far.
I want to move on to a couple of terror incidents in Europe. First off, in Germany, a teenage Afghan migrant attacked passengers on a train with a knife and an axe. 4 people injured, 3 seriously. We also have news just coming in from France. What you're seeing there is Germany, the German train attack. We've got other news from France. A woman and her 3 daughters stabbed by a Moroccan-born man. He was reportedly shouting that those women were too scantily dressed. Walid, this is 2 highly personal terror attacks on individuals in Europe coming back to back. What's Europe going to do about this?
First of all, forget about what this jihadist is saying. Because in every case they say, well, this was a divorce, he didn't find a job, and this was because of the way women are dressing in the West, which is not their business, by the way. This is all about one ideology. There is a force, a network, which in Europe, across the Atlantic, around the world, is pushing these individuals to become part of an army, of a jihadi army. Now, they use different weapons, knives, explosives, machine guns. That's a different story. But we are dealing with an international network of jihadists. And as long as we have ISIS ruling parts of Syria and Iraq and of Libya, and as long as we have not denounced the ideology, this is unfortunately going to continue and become a daily happening.
Now, you're a foreign policy advisor for Mr. Trump. Can you summarize, put it in a nutshell, what would his policy be towards the migrant crisis in Europe and these frequent attacks by individuals in Europe on Westerners?
First, the bad news is that between now and when he's going to be elected and he's going to be in the White House, many months, many things could happen. This is an urban jihadism that is evolving. The worst is yet to come, unfortunately, but there are 3 things that needs to be done. Defeating ISIS in the region, no doubt about that, has to be done with coalitions, with all the means necessary. Second, we need to have a joint Western strategy. That's why you want to talk with NATO. Hey guys, you need to put some resources on the fight against the jihadists. Third, very important, an international US-led, Trump administration-led denunciation of an ideology, and then work with those who work with us and then isolate those who are radicals.
All right, Walid Phares, I'm short of time today, but we thank you very much for joining us. And it's always a big day these days in the news business, isn't it? It's always a big deal.
Yeah, true.
Walid, shake your head on this one. Thanks very much, Walid Phares. We appreciate it.